gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I can flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks. My family all concerned. My homies still on the block. Getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt. I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb. You gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Bombers taking on the Bees. And now here is Terry Pendleton. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And that's how this game gets started. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Witt over to first. One out in the top of the first. And now it's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average. But that one is absolutely belted. That'll make it out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Here's Ketel Marte. Hard on the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Jorge Posada. Posada getting the start at catcher, 35 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Slings to first. That's out number 3. And the batter will be the shortstop. Bobby Witt Jr. Mantle sizes this one up. And out number one on the grab.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Pete Crow Armstrong in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Here's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Satchel comes to the plate.
Ball. 1-1.
And that's in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Just
Ball, that's off
missed.
the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back. And that one is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they jump out front. It's 2-1. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Outside low. And that's ball 1. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. That one ripped. Soto raging back towards the wall. That one is gone. And King Tuck sends It's 3-1. Now Ted Simmons. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger. With Merrifield up to the plate.
Now let's go and light the city up. Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it up. Everybody faithful.
That one fouled off. Simmons leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a foul ball.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Slider got him for strike three. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Liner, base hit. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the DH, Orlando Cepeda. That one missed.
That's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch.
And now this is down for a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 3-1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And Satchel hauls it in for the out, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Sale back to work. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. He was late there, strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Merrifield. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Wow.
0-1.
That's not even close to the zone.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field, Carter. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Nick Kurtz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto squeezes it, 1 up, 1 down. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Awesome play there.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Base hit and a run comes in.
Well done, drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And foul ball.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one ripped. Mantle on the move. Nabs it. That is the inning. On to the third inning. Now it's the DH, Evan Carter. And he lays down a bunt. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Stepping in, Barry Larkin. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in, one away. Terry Pendleton will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. And now two aboard.
Waste no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. He'll score easily. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. 2 on, 1 out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. In the air, right side, Tucker. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
That's back there. Out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That misses the zone, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left field. Reynolds on the run. And it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And And first offering is fouled off. Soto hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Evan Carter. 0 for 1 so far. And the first offering is not close.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2 out, space is empty. Mantle makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Reynolds goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left.
He's out.
And he takes it himself for the out. And here is Mickey Mantle. Fly to left his first time. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Nick Kurtz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Got him. And it's a bottom of the 4th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Larkin sends it to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Crow Armstrong at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Tucker, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1 and 1.
1 strike.
And that's fouled off. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out.
recognition, looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone crazy. Trying to side my vices all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. What you want? You a house? You a car? 40 acres?
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. That one outside. And we are underway. And a foul ball. Just off the inside edge.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
And no one can get there. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the third baseman. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Now moves to first. Beltran back in on a dive.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
That's a ball.
There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That one hit to right. Reaching down and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Anthony Santander at the plate. On the ground to short. Witt slings it across. Now two away as they get a run across. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gil Hodges. And that one pulled foul. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is hammered right field. Tucker going back and gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Outside, that's ball.
Outside, and that is ball one. Hey. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Grounds one to short. Correa sends it to first. And a quick out, number one. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby. In 2018, they held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers in 76 seconds, hitting in front of major leaguers and 43,000 plus fans inside the stadium. Man, my adrenaline would have been pumping in that moment.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him swinging. Salas down to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Ball, that's out.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. Man at first, and the batter now, Kyle Tucker. There's a swing and a miss. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. And we're back. Here's Carlos Correa. Skeens back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. And now 2-1.
Inside, ball 2.
And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss.
We got a full count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Carter hitting 7th in today's lineup, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now here is Zach Geloff. Chop to the left side. Ramirez on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And he pumps it a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
On the ground to third. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. At the plate, Ted Simmons.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Just missed. Swung on, belted. Beltran going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Yainer Diaz now at the plate.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And that is out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nice grab as he reached down to make the new inning getting started. And here is Ethan Salas. Merrifield on to first. One up, one down. So the batting order turns over. Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. And it's fouled away. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Right through there. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now the number 2 hitter. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third, and the batter now, Evan Carter. Just missed. And that one lifted in the air center field. Beltran puts it away for the out. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third comes across, And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. That's down and in. A slider missed. This one in the air. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Check on the runner. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it is gone. And they add a pair. It's 3-2. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Started to swing, held up. There's a strike.
1-1.
And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Stretches out and hauls it in. Start of the fourth, and now Anthony Santander. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And there's a foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just...
And it's into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw. Close play, but in there.
Huge game-tying at-bat right there. Came through in a...
John Donaldson gets handed the rock out of the pen, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. And now here is Harper. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing didn't go. And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And here comes Carlos Correa. That misses. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And fouled off. And now it's 1-2. That one drifts inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the dirt. but no advance from the runners. Got him swinging, and that is a big first out. Evan Carter will hit next. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with one gone. That one the other way. One at second, and that's two. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3. Kurtz at the plate now. That's ball one.
Count 1-0.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Pitch misses, 2-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Now here is Yainer Diaz. That one's back, and that is gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 6-3. And now Evan Carter swings through that one. 0-1. Ripped to right. Makes the grab, one away. So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He circles the bases, their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 7-3. This one high in the air to left center. Beltran should have this one. Makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 8-3. And now Kyle Tucker. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. And that extends the inning. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall.
told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill.